Welcome to another edition of Adam Curry Presents. On today's episode, we are going back way back to 1970 with Jim Lang and those dating game kisses of the dating game. Sit back and relax, and we'll be right back. Smokey, leave us to a commercial.
Come on in, 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 everybody needs a little sunshine. Sit right down, everybody needs a song to sing. Enjoy the real thing, like Coca-Cola, it's a real thing.
Enjoy the lift you get from the great taste of Coke. Come on in.
Your fingertips tell you something's new about your hair. A feeling of fullness as if you suddenly had more hair. Because now there's a texturizer in Tame Cream Rinse. Tame with texturizer. Tame gives hair a feeling of substance, a quality feel. Plus tangle-free combing, styleability, shine. A whole handful of reasons to try Tame Cream Rinse now with texturizer.
It takes the sun to give hair that true sun-lightened look. Spray on Sun-In and speed up the sun. Sun-In speeds up the sun lightening of your hair. Spray on Sun-In and go out in the sun. Give your hair that true sun-lightened look. Hey, dishwater blondes through darker browns. Sun-In speeds up the sun lightening of your hair. Sun-In by Tony.
Some instant mashed potatoes get a lot of their flavor from things you add. But with Potato Buds, you get more potato flavor because there's more potato to it. Look, this is a typical instant flake. These are Potato Buds, plump, bursting with flavor. A bud weighs more because there's more potato to it. So you get more body, taste, texture. That's why they're the best. Potato Buds from Betty Crocker. There's more potato to it.
A skillion pizzas were eaten before that taste appeared as pizza spins. Better late than never. Roasted corn dates back to the Aztec Indians. 900 years later, that taste is known as Bugles. And while the taste of fried onion rings goes back to Napoleon's time, we're just now introducing onions. General Mills takes the taste you crave and makes them go crunch. Once we're sure you really crave them.
So eager to find out what it's all about, and it's all about the young and free, so young.
Young and free, a new world of beauty made just for you. You're changing. Your skin is young and sensitive. You have special needs, like Young and Free deodorant. Not harsh, yet so effective. Young and Free cologne, light, fresh, lots more, made just for you.
Young and free, and so eager to find out what it's all about, and it's all about the young and free, so young.
Young and Free, created just for you.
Who wants gum? I do.
When you chew Trident Sugarless Gum. Trident for families who care about their teeth. 4 out of 5 dentists surveyed recommend sugarless gum for their patients who chew gum. Of America's best tasting gums, Trident is sugarless. Ask your dentist about Trident.
If she
kissed you once, will she kiss you again? Be certain with Certs, the delicious tasting candy mint that stops bad breath.
Have a Certs. It's a great tasting candy mint.
Great breath mint, too.
Right, it's two.
Two?
Two mints in one.
Certs contains a sparkling drop of Retsin, the miracle breath purifier that stops bad breath. With Certs, if she kissed you once, she'll kiss you again. Be certain with Certs. Certs in assorted delicious flavors.
All right. I'm in the ice game. Blocks, cubes, the works. And boy, is business great. People can't get enough ice. It's that Lipton Instant Tea. 100% real tea. The Lipton people make it to go with ice. See? Lipton's darker, richer, and so is the flavor. Flavor's stronger than ice. I drink it by the pitcher. I'm so grateful to Lipton Instant. Look what it's done for the ice business.
Introducing a beautiful new idea in towels. Great American flowers. The star-spangled red geranium, the golden dahlia, the blue sky blue aster, the purple mountain's majesty iris, which looks beautiful beside the star-spangled red geranium, or the blue sky blue aster, which goes with the golden dahlia, which goes with the star-spangled red geranium, and the purple mountain's majesty iris, which all look beautiful in bunches as you keep collecting them by buying boxes of Breeze, the only place you can get them. Great American flowers, the Breeze collection.
A renowned Russian chef never spares the seasoning in one of his specialties. Wishbone is not about to be outdone. They use 17 selected herbs and spices in their very special Russian dressing. You can glaze hams and barbecue, as well as pour its rich and rowdy flavor on salads. What a renowned Russian chef can do, Wishbone can do. Wishbone Russian dressing, spicy sweet.
Hi. Where'd you get that funny crown? Well, you just spread some imperial margarine on your bread. It tastes so good it makes you feel like a queen, and you get a crown. Try some. It tastes good, but I didn't get a crown. You're fooling me. Try it again. See? It takes a little longer for boys.
Regular, soft spread, and diet imperial.
And good afternoon. For clothing, fashions come and go, but fashions in love, luckily, adhere to traditional customs which can be easily followed on the dating game. For instance, our first lovely young lady claims she's truly a first. And who knows, maybe she'll be the first true love of one of our first three bachelors. We'll see what happens right after this important message. Stumper.
Hey, Tom. Tight Bill.
Eager candidates for the honor of being first man for our first young and lovely gal. And here they are. Good luck, gentlemen. A member of a championship tennis team when he was in high school, bachelor number one plans on coaching college football. He likes to sail, he enjoys fishing, and along less strenuous lines, he plays the piano. Please meet Steve Martin. Steve, welcome. An apprentice clerk, bachelor number two, would like to open a surfboard shop. He says he makes out-of-sight ceramics and would like to duplicate a trip like the Endless Summer. His name is Alan Adams. Alan, good luck. And headed for law school and a career as a tax attorney, bachelor number three won the most talkative senior award when he was in high school. He plays tennis, has won a few dance contests. His name is Mike Glickson. And away we go with another set of swinging bachelors for game number one. Now, in order to keep our young lady from hearing anything about our three gentlemen, we have kept her isolated off stage in a soundproof room. And I'd like to introduce her to you right now. She's the kind of a gal who is always eager to be first. She loves to cook, go yachting. She'd like to be an interpreter for the United Nations. We'd like you to meet Linda Wolf. Linda, hi. How are you? Nice to see you. Linda, we have three gentlemen who would like to go out with you. And of course, you can only select one, and that is on the basis of what they sound like, how you like them on the basis of your answers to your question. You understand, right? Okay, we'll start with a hello then and see if they're speaking today. Bachelor number 1, would you say good afternoon to Linda?
Good afternoon, Linda. How are you?
Thank you. Number 2.
Hi, Linda.
And bachelor number 3?
Good afternoon, Linda.
All right, they're ready to go. Your questions all set?
Yes, sir.
Linda, if you'd have a seat right here. Make yourself comfortable. When you are comfortable, you may begin. And gentlemen, good luck.
Okay, bachelor number 1. If we were on a date, if we were on our date and amidst a very romantic setting, I leaned over and whispered in your ear, vous avez le malheur, restauration, et je ne t'aime pas du tout. What would your next move be?
I would say, yeah, let's have dessert right away. I would say, sí, tengo mucho cariño para tú.
Oh, thank you. Number 2, how would you react?
Well, I'd sort of cool the situation down. You see, English is my main language. I've been studying it for quite a few years now. You know, I'd try to get you to speak in English, but if everything else failed, you know, I'd just have to move on to body braille.
Okay, thank you, number 2. Bachelor number 3. If you said you loved me and I said prove it, how would you do it?
If I said I loved you and you said to prove it, I'd just keep telling you and take you places and share things with you and just try to show you the only one for me.
Oh, okay, that's very good. Number 2, same question, please.
Well, it's one of those deals, you know, you gotta take it real easy and, you know, you just don't blow your cool real fast. You know, you take it, you know, you go off someplace nice.
Fine, thank you very much, Okay, bachelor number 1. If I were a princess and you were a frog that I found on a lily paddy, that I took home, put under my pillow, and during the night it turned into a handsome prince, well, how would you explain it to my father? And remember, nobody would believe a story like that.
And you're a frog?
No, you
No, you were a frog.
And I
took you home, put you under the pillow, you changed into a prince.
How would I explain it to your father? I would start telling him about my evolution from a frog to a prince and how you went through it with me. I think that it would be very fascinating to go through one of these events with you and only with you. And I would make sure that your father knew that I wanted to be with you and would take very good care of you.
Okay, thank you. Bachelor number 2. I plan to be a ski instructress and I spend a lot of time in the snow. How would you defrost me on our first date?
Well, I'd take you into a nice, quiet place, warm. Make sure it's warm. And, you know, with a fireplace, I'd sit you down in a nice, warm, comfortable chair. Then I'd sit next to you on the arm of the chair. And, you know, I'd, just sort of talk to you for a while. You'd defrost. Believe me, you would.
All right. Bachelor number 3. Everything has its own way of expressing its love to its mate. Pick something for us to be other than human beings, and let me hear how you'd express your love for me if we were 2 of those.
I think maybe we'd be 2 impalas, and we'd just run along and run over the countryside, and I'd catch up with you, and then I'd show you.
All right, that's the signal, Linda. Time is up, and now you have a minute to make up your mind. So you just relax, take that 60 seconds to analyze what the gentlemen have said, and while she's making up her mind, we'll pause briefly for this communication.
I love working here. It's exciting.
Back to the dating game, and Linda, welcome back to you and your decision. The gentleman over there played very well, but only one can be your date. Now, which one will it be? Will it be bachelor number 1, bachelor number 2, or bachelor number 3? Linda, which one gets the date?
Number 2.
Number 2! All right. Congratulations to bachelor number 2. Linda, is there any particular reason why you selected him?
Yeah, I like the way he defrosts me.
Yeah, that was a pretty good idea you had there, and he assured you you'd be defrosted. Now, before we meet him and find out how well he can do, let's meet the other gentleman. Bachelor number 1 was a member of his championship tennis team in school, so he's a fine athlete. As a matter of fact, he wants to coach college football. He also has a sensitive side. He plays the piano, and he loves to just sit out there and fish. His name is Steve Martin. Steve, come on and say hello to Linda, please. Steve, very fine try. Thank you very much. You also didn't select bachelor number 3, Linda, who's going to be an attorney. That's his professional ambition. He was voted the most talkative senior award when he was in high school, which qualifies him definitely to be attorney. His name is Mike Glickson. Mike, come on and say hello. Mike, thank you very much for a delightful game. And knowing that girl watching is a year-round activity, fellas, we know you'll be able to use this wardrobe of the newest Coolray Polaroid sunglasses. They give you rugged and handsome protection from harsh glare all year round. You'll look as good to the world as it looks to you in Coolray Polaroid sunglasses. Also, perhaps you might like to tuck this powerful pocket radio in the glove compartment of your car with our thanks. And again, thanks a lot. Steve, thank you. Mike, nice job. Are you ready, Linda? All right, I'd like to tell you something then about the gentleman that you selected for your date. He wants to open a surfboard shop. That's his ambition. He makes out-of-sight ceramics and hopes someday to make a trip like the endless summer, going around the world surfing where the best waves are. Your date, Alan Adams. Alan, come on and say hello to Linda, please. Congratulations, Alan. Well, there are many definitions of the phrase, the scene, Linda, and most of them center around a section of our town known as the Strip. And that's where you'll be making the scene with Alan on your date. For dinner, you'll have a reservation waiting for you at Scandia, one of the most beautiful and best-known restaurants in America, with a menu of Epicurean delights that just won't quit. After dinner, you'll be expected at Gazzari's A-Go-Go in Hollywood, where you'll be swept under the wildest dancing happening in town. Then, back to the Strip to Cyrano's on the Strip for coffee, Italian pastries, and some quiet talk to end the evening. Enjoy your date, and thank you very much. Thanks, Linda. Congratulations, Alan. Good luck. Well, black is the color of my true love's hair, sings a smitten troubadour. In color him gone, moans a deserted damsel. Well, here on our dating game, our gals and guys deal delightedly in all those bright red, blue, and yellow colors that are happiness, empathy, and love. And we have such a spectrum set up for game 2. But first, these messages and pictures of 3 dating game couples doing the Mother Nature bit. Watch. Thank you very much, Johnny. Well, let's see what's happening along the sentimental spectrum, which our next set of bachelors are eager to inspect with our next fair lady. And here they are. Gentlemen, welcome to the dating game. In the swinging circles, his name is legend as one of Los Angeles' most popular DJs. He not only knows where it's happening, he makes it happen. He's branching out into motion pictures now as a producer and an actor, and we're certain he'll make his mark in that field, too. May we have a warm welcome for Casey Kasem. Casey. Bachelor number 2 is a professional photographer who works in the realm of motion picture advertising. He was born in Newark, New Jersey, and his name is Robert Rice. Bob, welcome to the show. And interested in Roman history, Bachelor number 3 majored in history and speech in college. He's from Chicago, Illinois. Says he used to be able to do an accurate imitation of Al Jolson. His name is Peter Jacobs. Yeah. And that's our panel of bachelors for game number 2. Now, in order to keep our young lady from hearing the introductions of our 3 gentlemen, we've been keeping her isolated off stage in our soundproof room. And I'd like to introduce her to all of you right now. She's an airline hostess and hopes to continue in that field of work. She just returned from 6 months of studying and skiing in Switzerland. She loves learning about the world. From Great Falls, Montana, may we welcome Gail Rigglesworth. Hello, Gail. How are you? Nice to see you. Now, Gail, welcome back after your long trip, and we have 3 gentlemen who are going to vie to take you out on one of your first dates on returning. Now, of course, you make that selection on the basis of which one you like best. You know how we play, right? Right. Okay, we'll start with a hello then and see how they sound. Bachelor number 1, would you say good afternoon to Gail?
Hi, Gail. I love Montana.
All right. Number 2, how about you?
How are you, Gail?
And number 3?
Good afternoon, Gail.
All right. You have your questions ready, Gail? If you would have a seat then, please. Gail, make yourself comfortable. When you're ready, you may begin. And gentlemen, good luck.
Bachelor number 3, I like Hawaii, too. If you came to pick me up for our first date and my little sister pulled you aside and told you that she wanted to get married, but that she can't until her older sister does, how would you handle the situation?
Yeah, she told me until her older sister did. Well, if you're as attractive as your voice is, I would say that she wouldn't have long to wait because of the sound of your voice.
Thank you. How about you, number 2? How would you handle this situation?
Darling, after listening to your voice and imagining in my mind what you look like, I don't think she'd have long to wait at all.
This is what you tell her. Do you think she'd be convinced about that?
Well, if she wasn't, I might try to convince her another way.
Okay.
And I might even try to speed things along myself.
Okay, thank you. Bachelor number 1. If we were both football players, would you prefer that we were on the same or opposing team?
Well, on the same team, because I tell you why. There's one thing I love doing more than anything else, and that's doing homework on, what the plays we'd be working on. And I think of all kinds of wonderful plays to work on. I mean, in the evening, and then we'd put them to practice during the day. I just can't imagine you a football player, though. I'm not intent in that direction either.
You. How about you, number 3?
Oh, I'd rather that we were on opposing teams. Then I could tackle you as often as I could.
Would you do that very roughly?
No. I'd try to get you down as comfortably possible.
Okay. Thank you. Bachelor number 2. I've always thought it would be so romantic if someone would write a poem, song, or a book about me. Which would you do, and what would you entitle it?
I think I'd write a song about you, darling, and I'd call it Love of My Life.
Would you please sing a line of that?
Ooh, I knew you were going to ask for that. Love of my life, you beautiful girl. I'm running out of words.
Oh, thank you. Thought you were. Number 3, how about you? Which one would you do?
Oh, I'd write a song about you called XYZ. Shall I sing it to you?
Oh. Please do.
Oh, all right. You're X extra wonderful. X extra beautiful. Why, young and wonderful. Z zig-a-zagging in my ha-ha-ha.
Okay, bachelor number 1, if you lived in your dream bachelor pad, what would be my favorite thing about it or my favorite object in it?
Well, you see, if we had a dream bachelor pad, there wouldn't be anything in it. Didn't you say we?
No, your bachelor.
Oh, my bachelor pad. Well, I wouldn't leave it a bachelor pad for long. Having heard your voice and knowing where you're from, and just after spending a little bit of time with you, I'm sure that we would make it a pad for 2.
Okay, how about you, number 3?
Bachelor pad? What would I do to make it livable?
No, what would be my favorite thing about your dream bachelor pad or my favorite object in it?
The favorite object in my bachelor pad would be the
All right. Good job. That's it, Gail. Time is up. And now while Gail decides on her date, takes the next 60 seconds to do that, we'll pause for those 60 for this important message.
Game, and it's time now for you to make your decision, Gail. One of those gentlemen over there is going to be your date. Now, the question is, which one will it be? Will it be bachelor number 1, bachelor number 2, or bachelor number 3? Gail, which one is your choice?
Well, it was difficult, but I think bachelor number 3.
Number 3. All right. Congratulations to bachelor number 3. Is there any particular reason why you selected him, Gail?
Well, I really like that song, and I'd also like to talk about these football plays.
Oh, yeah, well, he's going to be on the opposite team, isn't he? All right, well, we'll meet him in just a moment, Gail. But first, let's meet the other gentleman. You didn't select bachelor number 1, who is one of Los Angeles' most popular disc jockeys. He's going into movies as a producer and an actor, and we wish him the best of luck, Casey Kasem. Casey, come on and say hello to Gail, if you would. Casey, nice to see you.
Good to see you, Jim.
Did a fine job. You also didn't select bachelor number 2, Gail, and he is a professional photographer in the motion picture advertising area. He's originally from Newark, New Jersey, Mr. Robert Price. Bob, come on and say hello to Gail, if you would.
Bob, thank you for a fine job, too. The competition was a wee bit rough over there this afternoon. And, gentlemen, many thanks for bringing your wit and your warmth to the show. And for each of you, we have a special gift combination of Russian leather products, including cologne by Executive with its golden medallion chain. The long-lasting fragrance of Russian leather makes it the preference of men everywhere. And again, thank you so much. Bob, thank you. Casey, good luck to you. Okay, it's time now, Gail, to meet your date, our singer, and I'd like to tell you a bit about him. He is very interested in Roman history. Matter of fact, he studied history in school. He says he used to do an accurate imitation of Al Jolson, singing XYZ, probably. From Chicago, Illinois, Peter Jacob. Peter, come on and say hello to Gail. Congratulations, Peter. Well, you hit some places, Gail, which automatically turn you on. It's an experience that everybody enjoys. And I'm sure you'll be turned on when we fly you two to Las Vegas, Nevada. Yes, you couldn't ask for more turn downtown. It runs 24 hours a day. You'll be the special guest of the Sands Hotel. They'll have a ringside table waiting for you for dinner. And then on stage, Jack and Trotter presents a brand new show starring comedian Alan King and a gal with the same first name as you, Gail, only she's Dean Martin's daughter, Gail Martin. So have a wonderful time, and thank you very much, Peter. Right out that way. Thank you so much. Don't get lost, Gail. The life of a celebrity can be a rather hectic affair, and every now and then one of our dating game couples experiences that routine. Ron Phillips and Colleen Molly found it a fascinating experience, and we'll join them at the 1968 Southern California Exposition, on film, of course, following these good words. Of the Southern California Exposition at Del Mar, and there were more than 35,000 exhibits to delight the fair visitors. And of course, our dating couple was there, Ron Phillips and Colleen Molly, who were plunged right into the center of all that excitement. Hey, a mariachi band was there to help welcome them. Minutes later, they were hustled aboard a fair tram to keep a date, to meet the crowd gathered outside. And that was just the beginning of their personal appearances. Well, they did have a chance to stroll along the midway, and Ron bought Colleen a souvenir there of the day at the fair, and then it was time to leave. They just had a chance to say goodbye to their gracious hostess and genial host, and out of the celebrity spotlight, they settled down for a quiet dinner for two. All right, kids, dig in. And there we leave Ron Phillips and Colleen Molly, who went off to the 1968 Southern California Exposition at Del Mar, California. Well, don't forget to join us tomorrow, if you would, and also remember you can see the dating game every Saturday evening in rosy, romantic tones. First of all, Alan, congratulations. You'll be off to the Sunset Strip. Have a ball. Thank you, Linda. You look very lovely. Congratulations, Peter. Have fun in Las Vegas. Gail, thank you, dear. Well, that's it for today. Jim Lang saying bye-bye, and I hope you always get the date that you really, really want. Ready to throw a kiss? Yeah. Ready? Come on, let's go.
The Dating Game is a Chuck Barris production in association with the American Broadcasting Company.
Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, everybody needs a little sunshine. Sit right down, everybody needs a song to sing. Enjoy the real thing, like Coca-Cola, it's the real thing.
Enjoy the lift you get from the great taste of Coke. Come on in.
For you today. We'll be back next time for another edition of Adam Curry Presents. Oh, we're gonna have exciting fun. We'll see you then. This is me saying bye-bye. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles close us off.
got here?
This
I'm
has
Laverne
been a
Chandler, and this is
presentation
my
of
daughter
Adam David
Candy,
Keppel Curry
her
production.
husband Bob,